Before we get started, I wanted to mention that this video can be listened to, watched, or both. Lately, I've been really enjoying this more like casual storytelling style of video. I've never really tried it, I don't think. I think it's because I honestly hate the sound of my own voice. I had a small speech impediment growing up, and I just feel like I can still hear it sometimes, and it really bothers me. But I really love watching these types of videos, so I really wanted to make one because I think, like most creators, I just want to make what I like watching, you know? So I'm gonna give it a try. Let's get started. So it's been a few years since I last did a group photo shoot. When I first moved to Utah, I was really desperate to make friends, so I joined pretty much any cosplay group that needed an extra person. More often than not, that meant cosplaying characters I had no real connection to. The characters I actually loved were usually the ones everyone else also wanted to cosplay, and they also loved the same characters often. So I might have been familiar with the media and really enjoyed the media, such as the game or anime, but not really cared about that character in particular. And if you guys are familiar with cosplay, you know that means a lot of time and dedication for something you care about maybe 20%, but not 100. So after about a year of that, my enthusiasm for group cosplays had pretty much gone out the window. I have a feeling I'm not the only cosplayer who's gone through that. I had just really wanted friends, you know? And I was ready to fill in wherever I could. So it took a little bit of courage, but a new friend posted about a group photo shoot, and one of my favorite characters, who I have already cosplayed, was still available for the shoot. I got super excited. For the first time in a long while, it was like the stars had aligned, and here was a group photo shoot where I could cosplay a character I was genuinely passionate about, while also spending time with an amazing group of fellow cosplayers. I had seen plenty of group shoots pop up over the years, but I'd promised myself, since, you know, the years of cosplaying characters I wasn't really passionate about, that I wouldn't force my way into groups where I didn't really belong, or cosplay characters I wasn't excited about just to participate and just to try to be a part of something. The photo shoot started off pretty hectic. I had actually been on vacation about 3 hours away and needed to drive back that morning. The photo shoot was at 2, so I could make it on time. Getting enough sleep had already been a challenge because on vacation, who wants to sleep? So waking up at 7 a.m. left me completely exhausted. Although I will say I did sleep a lot during the day on vacation. Before leaving for vacation, I had carefully laid out my wig and all of my cosplay pieces, so everything would be ready when I got back. I thought I'd planned ahead perfectly. What I didn't know was I had missed an important detail in the photo shoot, and thank goodness somebody texted me and reminded me. This was a casual clothing photo shoot. I had only had the full cosplay. Luckily, March 7th, the character I was cosplaying. Good thing I'm passionate about this character, and she's a character that really aligns with me because she wears pretty much all really pink, playful, cute clothing. That made it pretty easy to find something to match up with her. Otherwise, it would have been really tricky. Like, if I'd cosplayed a character with a lot of, like, I don't know, red and black or something, it would have been impossible to find in my wardrobe. But I wore the casual outfit inspired by March 7th's design. I wore her pleated skirt from her cosplay with a few other accessories, then paired them with a roughly white tank top and a pink hoodie to make the look feel a little bit more cute and relaxed. I also wore the hoodie off one shoulder, and I paired it with my favorite, very worn out pink platform Converse. In the end, it felt like a really fun way to capture her personality. So nervous when I pulled up to Round 1. If you're not familiar with Round 1, it's a Japanese arcade chain that happens to have a location near me in Utah. When I arrived, I kind of lingered off to the side for a moment, unsure of who to talk to or how to jump into the conversations people were having. I think so much cosplay drama online has gotten into my head over the years and made me hesitant to approach new people who are cosplayers, but almost immediately the cosplayer who was cosplaying Kafka introduced themselves and welcomed me into the group. Just like that, all of my anxiety had started to fade away. Before long, I was chatting with everyone and getting to know so many new and interesting people. I was genuinely happy I had pushed myself to come out. I actually haven't played Honkai Star Rail in over a year, but I was completely obsessed with it when it first launched and for the year and a half that followed. Once everyone got comfortable, things got pretty silly. We spent a lot of time joking around, posing for photos, and coming up with fun ideas. Eventually, a small group of us split off to take pictures in one of the hallways off to the side, which somehow turned into filming short-form dance videos as cosplayers do, and other random content. I realized I should probably learn more dances too. I only know 2 TikTok dances, and I feel like I could do way more if I knew more of them. I'm just not necessarily a dancer. Honestly, most people aren't though. So one of my favorite parts of the day was there were so many people on the lower level of the mall, because we were on like the 2nd floor, shouting at us about how much they love their cosplays. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I love your cosplay," and like making air hearts and stuff. Which was so freaking wholesome. One thing I love about Utah too is it's really nerdy here. So people are usually really genuinely excited to see cosplayers, like very different from New York. In New York, I'd get a lot of like, "What the hell are you doing?" We headed back into the arcade. The mall had actually closed at 6, but the arcade stays open until 2 a.m. So we had the place mostly to ourselves, which was pretty nice. We spent the next hour playing rhythm games and dance games together, and we took even more photos because, of course, we're cosplayers. We have to document it, you know? One of my favorite moments was an idea our Himeko cosplayer had, and it turns out they're actually a photographer, which was really cool. And I'm still fangirling about it. You guys will see when they come out. I'm really excited. A handful of us were left at this point, so we grabbed some sweet treats and filmed one final TikTok together before heading home. I had a peach green tea, and it was absolutely amazing, and I had crystal boba in there, and it was so good. What started as a photo shoot ended up as one of being one of the most wholesome and fun cosplay experiences I've honestly had in years. I hope other cosplayers kind of like can watch this and are reminded that the cosplay community can be so fun and lighthearted, and it was genuinely like, even having a sweet treat, there was no gossip, no mean girl energy, no weird sense of exclusivity, which I could go into a 5-hour essay about in the cosplay community. It was just a group of people coming together and who happen to love the same thing. Experiences like this are a really good reminder that not every piece of cosplay drama online reflects what it's really like to be a cosplayer and exist in the cosplay community. And the negative stories are often the loudest ones, but they don't represent the majority of cosplayers. Hence why I don't like to talk about a lot of negative stuff that I have even personally experienced in the cosplay community, because I just feel like we don't need more of that in the world, guys. As a fencer, there was a period of time where I only really felt at home amongst like fencers and the HEMA community. And I felt a little out of place at conventions and like cosplay events. But this photo shoot kind of reminded me that there are a lot of really kind, wonderful, amazing communities and cosplayers out there if you are willing to take a chance and go for it. I had a really great time. And honestly, I'd really like to try organizing something like this myself sometime with something that I'm interested in to just give back to the community. So that's it. This was my first time making a video in this style ever, so please be kind. If you hate it, don't let me know, but like if you liked it, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.